Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome to your April 2024 reading. Let's get right into it. Call upon the Iao that thou wilt send Haru, the great angel sent over the operation of the secret wisdom, to lay his hands invisibly upon these consecrated cards of art, that thereby we may obtain knowledge of hidden things to the glory of thy ineffable name. Amen. Okay, got our good intentions set. Capricorn, or any cross watchers who may be watching, if you would like any questions answered, simple questions, little questions, tiny questions, big questions, any questions, leave them in the comment section with an email or some way to contact you, and I will answer your questions to the best of my ability. I'll answer it. This will be your reading, as I said, for April 2024. It will be a Tree of Life spread. We will be diving into all the paths, all 32 of them. I don't get how that works. There's like, it starts at 11, ends up at 32, but yeah. So it'll be detailed. Be a detailed reading. And we will be using Thoth Tarot. All right. Capricorn, thank you so much for being here. Let's get started. Call upon my higher power, Spirit. What does Capricorn need to know for April 2024? Please and thank you kindly. In Keter, the crown. Capricorn, you have the Emperor, Aries energy. In Shokma, wisdom, actions you can take. Cap, you have watery part of air, Queen of Swords. In Binah, if you're not familiar with the tree, these are the Sephiroths. I don't have my little diagram here that I usually put up, but in Binah, roughly translated to understanding, things you need to understand. Ruled by Saturn, your rulership. Cat, you have Jupiter and Gemini, Eight of Swords, Lord of Interference. Okay, crossing the abyss into Chesed, Mercy, things to be grateful for. Cap, the root of the power of water, the Ace of Cups. And Geburah, severity, challenges you may face, the objective world. Cap, you have Scorpio, Sun in Scorpio, Six of Cups, Lord of Pleasure. Okay. In Tempereth, God consciousness, roughly translates to beauty. You have Venus in Aquarius, Five of Swords, Lord of Defeat. In Nektak, roughly translates to victory in the back, thank you. You have Mars in Scorpio, Five of Cups, Lord of Disappointment. In Had, glory, methods or means to how in the way. Capricorn, you have Sun in Virgo, Eight of Discs, Lord of Prudence. In Yesod, your foundation, subconscious, you have the Empress, Venusian energy. I've been going over it doesn't matter. Malkuth, the kingdom, your embodiment, your reality, ruled by the earth. For the month of April 2024, Capricorn, you have the root of the power of earth, the Ace of Discs. All right, thank you, Spirit, and thank you, Cap, for being here. Let's get right into it. Okay, the head of your tree, you have the Emperor. The Emperor is Aries energy. We have just entered Aries season. Yay. Okay, let's go to war. Let's do it. Let's make some rules. Let's kick some ass. Let's do some man shit. I curse sometimes in my video. If you don't like it, sorry, but it happens. Okay, so this is at the head of the tree. So this is the Sephiroth, which every other Sephiroth emanates from, right? This starts it all. This is at your head. This is your union with God, more or less. The Emperor wants to get stuff done. Cap, you like getting stuff done. Very worldly. Put a lot of investment into your career, into your identity. And whoever is watching this reading right now, I feel is feeling like it's time for me to do something. It's time for me to take action. Stop messing around, so to speak. It's kind of the emperor of the energy of the Emperor. Let's take some paths, take some walks. Now the paths are ways to find connections between the Sephiroths without actually having to take any one path through the tree, even though all the Sephiroths are happening simultaneously. I know it's messed up, but that's what these are. That's what these paths are. Okay, Path of the Fool. You have the Emperor to the Queen of Swords. The Fool begins up here in Ein Sof, right? Nothingness. The three veils of nothingness, and then goes down to action, wisdom. So he starts out from nothingness, and he sees the world, the reality, from nothing to something. And he sees that, well, it's kind of, I don't want to say a joke, but it's like a show, right? We all take the show pretty seriously, right? And the Fool says, why so serious, right? Why so serious? So he kind of creates chaos because he knows that it's all just really a show, and he or she can play any role he wants. In the month of April, Cap, looks like you, if you want to take the Path of the Fool, can play the role of the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is a very blunt character, watery part of air, emotion of the mind. Yeah, every Queen of Swords I've ever known has been good people. They've been fun. Sometimes they can be downers, but they're up for whatever. Take that as you will. But yeah, maybe whatever you're doing in April 2024 is fun, is not fun, but is ambitious, and it's just gonna you're just gonna have to jump right in and make yourself really, really tired with work or something. I'm really, really tired with the truth. I know I keep saying really, really tired, but let's continue. Through the Path of the Magician, we have interference. The Magician also begins in the Godhead from nothingness, and he goes into understanding, Binah. The Magician also sees that everything is a show, and he kind of takes things a little bit more seriously. So much so that he'll tell you what's up, and he'll tell you what's up even if it makes you his enemy or her enemy. And if he's a black magician, he might be a dick about it. So yeah, you have the Path of the Magician going from Emperor into interference. You have this idea, you have this energy, you have this passion about something you want to do. And it's like, okay, I'm going to do it like this. I could do that. I could do that. I could do that. I could do that. Wait, what could I do? What did you say? Phil, Frank, where'd those guys go? That's just what I'm getting here, because interference, see all these swords, it's too many swords, it's too many thoughts, it's too many differentiations, and it's not being able to think straight. So if you're feeling like you want everything to come together really, really fast and easily, probably not oh God, it's gonna take some work. Okay, through the Path of the Priestess, uniting intelligence, we have defeat. Okay, the priestess is about uniting the head and the heart. This is the Godhead, and this is your heart. It's a breath. Beauty. Because the high priestess is all about pouring consciousness into something and blah, blah, blah. So here, your head is telling you to do something, right? You're uniting what God is saying. Let's do it. Let's kick some ass. Let's do whatever it is we need to do for our career, for our identity, for our material things, which we may get a little attached to. I said attached, but there it is. And then bam, defeat. Okay, defeat can represent differentiation in kind of a negative, dark way. I am better than those guys because I have more of something. I am lesser than these guys because I haven't had as many experiences as they have. Something like that could represent poverty, stuff like that. So you take the path of the priestess, uniting intelligence, your head and your heart. Looks like they're a bit at odds with one another. Perhaps you're feeling like you're ambitious, but just something is self-defeating about it, about your heart. Cat. Let's continue. In Shokma, wisdom, the divine masculine, supernal father, the observer, we have the Queen of Swords. Again, the Queen of Swords is, I want to say Virgo energy. I forget the exact dates, but yeah, watery part of air, emotion of thought. Very blunt. Again, can be a bit of a downer, but is a realist, like you, Capricorn. Is a realist. A bit too much of one, if you ask me. Okay. So you take action to be a realist, and through the path of the Empress, which is illuminating intelligence, we have the Eight of Swords. And the Empress, well, at least her path is about balance, right? Positive, negative, masculine, feminine, balance, Empress. This action leads to this understanding, right? Illuminates it. Okay, now when I really look at it, and I'm really, really positive and everything like that, okay, this is really hard. This is a hard thing to take on. You need to understand this and find a balance. To the path of the Hierophant, we have the Ace of Cups. Hierophant can hear the word of God all the time because the word of God can always be heard. Yeah. Hierophant can also be a teacher or someone that's taught you a great many things that you never even knew were possible or knew that existed, usually in a spiritual manner. So it's eternal intelligence and main function hearing, right? So Ace of Cups is potential, right, of emotions. Could be a great emotion, could be a terrible emotion. It all depends on what you do with it, right? You haven't done anything with it yet. Twos are the action, ones are just potential. So yeah, if you listen to yourself, if you listen deep down, if you listen to your spirit guides, your higher self, whatever it is you listen to, could be me. It's a scary thought, but yeah, whatever you listen to, it's telling you that this action has promise, has possibilities for many different feelings. To the path of the Emperor, we have, defeats. Okay. Aries, sight, main function, constitutional intelligence. Can I do this? Can I do that? Can I step up to the plate? This is a path of being able to say, hey, I don't want you in here. Get out of here. You did a great job. Even though no one likes you, I like you. Get in here, right? Masculine, positive, right? Strength. This path here is, this is really tough. This is putting stuff into action, and in my heart, I don't wanna do it. I feel defeated, I feel crappy, I feel different. So yeah. Maybe even a little lonely, right? I'll get lonely. But that's, yeah, okay. And Binah, understanding, form, divine feminine, vision of sorrow, silence, possibly avarice. You have the 8 of Swords. Interference, again, there's just too much. It's 8 in Had, right? And there's 8 swords, and it's in Had, and Had is thinking, which is logic. Excuse me, and it's too much. It's too much thinking. It's like trying to throw a million different ideas and see what sticks, right? You see those kung fu movies where the guys are in a room and they have all these different weapons and they keep pulling different weapons, and one doesn't work, they pull another one. It's like that, but with thoughts, right? It's like, I can't, that might work, but I don't. It's also called the Lord of Shortened Force. So it's like you can't get one thought even out the door, so to speak. It is Saturn, which is your rulership. Yes? 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 Yes. Sound like that robot on The Mandalorian. It is though. So this is your rulership. This is where you're going to be in the month of April, despite anything. So it's going to be confusing. It's going to be hard to push forward. It's going to be a lot of wheels spinning, let's say. To the path of Cancer, the Chariot, we have pleasure. Okay. Main function, speech. Hi, I'm a Cancer. Your opposite sign. Going from understanding into severity. So the path of the Chariot is all about becoming who you are, understanding who you are. I'm using the weirdest examples for this path, but here we go. Clark Kent knows he's an alien, knows he's got to figure out what the hell is up with that, right? So he goes north, right? And he goes and he gets his little crystal, right? Throws it, gets his big Fortress of Solitude, goes into the fortress, right? And his dad is there. He's like, what the fuck, Dad? He's like, you are Superman. Oh, okay. He goes to understand so that he can face his challenge of being a hero, superhero, right? He learns about who he is, where he's from, what it's all about, why he has powers, and only then can he become, Superman and face challenges and fight, which is Mars and all that stuff. What does this have to do with you, Cap? Well, if you can understand this interference, then you can cross here and face this challenge of pleasure. Challenge of pleasure. I know that sounds weird, but there it is. This is the path of the lovers. Path of the lovers is Zayn, the sword, separation, cutting through illusion, right? This is good, this is bad, that's bullshit. That's not even, how is that even called a movie, right? And stuff like that. Path of the lovers also is learning that you were not who you thought you were, maybe. Learning someone else is not who you thought they were. That things on the outside are just what they are on the outside. Can't see me. I keep doing this. Why? You spend a lot of time with someone. Hey, this guy's not so bad. This girl's kind of pretty fun. I thought she was just pretty, but she's kind of fun too. And before you know it, you're in love, in one form or another, with that person, with that thing. You watch a show. You spend enough time with that show, and it grows on you. Before you know it, you want to see season 2. You don't even know why. That's kind of the energy. That's what the path of the lovers is about. So Capricorn, you go from interference into defeat, understanding into beauty. This understanding brings you into a state of defeat. thing about defeat is it does say something should be done. Passivity will not do. I'm seriously, okay? Something must be done. Choice. Lovers is about choice as well. So understand that you can't think, and this is really hard for you to differentiate, and it's making you feel bad and defeated, and obviously maybe less than, maybe unloved, God forbid. All right, let's cross the abyss into Chesed. What you should be grateful for: mercy. Excuse me, said that backwards. Mercy, what you need to be grateful for: the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups, okay. As I said, Ace of Cups is potential, right? Potential for emotion, for being made to feel something, but it's not really there yet. I get this when I meet a new person, and it's cool, and I'm kind of digging their vibe, and it's like, oh, maybe we could be friends, maybe we could be something more, I don't know. It's potential, okay? This is Jupiter. Jupiter gives you what you want, right? It's the good cop, where Saturn is the bad cop, and it's affinity, it's opportunity, it's confidence. So you are feeling confident about something. Could be a person, could be whatever it is that's making you feel just a little bit of something. Okay, let's take some paths. Let's go for a walk through the path of Virgo, the Hermit. Willful intelligence. Again, we have defeat. It is connected to a lot because it's in Tippereth, but okay, here we go. Defeat, mercy, it's beauty. Okay, the path of Virgo is about going inside, right? The Hermit goes inside, finds the light of himself or herself, and once that light is found, takes it out, and shines it everywhere. More or less, he or she just finds their special talent so they can help the universe with it, the world. Like Superman. I don't know why I keep bringing him up, but there it is. And you don't feel like you can bring this to fruition, do you, Cat? Whatever this nice feeling is, it's like, oh yeah, it's nice, it's okay, but what do I do with it? I don't feel like I can do anything with it. Spirit Wars Tarot. So thanks a lot. The path of Leo, lust, strength. We have pleasure. Okay. Again, this is a balance, kind of like the Empress. This is the activating intelligence, or the intelligence of the house of activities, spiritual activities. It's a mouthful, but I call it activating intelligence, right? It's strength. It's being able to, again, hold the positive and negative. What you need to be grateful for, your challenge. If you can hold these two things together at once, right? It's not about this kind of strength. It's about balanced strength, right? Balanced. Maybe you're not getting anything out of this. That feels too good right now, whatever it is you're taking on here. But if you're gonna hold this, if you can hold it in your heart, wherever, it'll be okay. I hope you're picking up what I'm laying down here. Okay. Through the path of fortune, we have disappointment. That's no good. Okay. Path of fortune is all about luck, about taking chances, about being a slave to fate, or being able to stay centered in the wheel. Right? The wheel of fortune is big, but if you stay in the center, have an attitude of, it doesn't really matter what happens to me because it's gonna turn for me eventually. I wish I had a picture here of the Wheel of Fortune to help explain it better, but I don't, so I'm doing the best with what I got. Now, if you take the path, rewarding intelligence, you are rewarded with disappointments. I got disappointment today in my tree of life as things to be grateful for, and that stumped the hell out of me. How the hell am I supposed to be grateful for disappointment? I'll tell you how. Because being disappointed by one thing lets you make room for another thing. Something better, perhaps. Probably something better. I feel like I'm just talking about me right now. But yeah, this is your rewarding intelligence. From mercy into victory, which isn't too pleasurable. Let's continue. Challenges, severity, success. Why did I say success? Pleasure, right? Provision of power, bravery, courage, possibly cruelty. Okay, yada yada. Ruled by Mars, your exaltation. Yes. Yes. Okay. So this is where you like to chill. This is where you are welcome. Now maybe whatever you're doing, or whatever it is you seek, right? Whatever it is you want to do to get paid or laid, stay unafraid and not miss life's parade, feels really good. You're facing a challenge, and yeah, it feels good. It feels good, and there's no attachment to it, because the Six of Cups is a good feeling that doesn't bring attachment to it, like the Seven of Cups, right? This is nice and pretty, all light, all lit up. All right, this is Sun and Scorpio. So it's a bit of a yin yang there, but yeah. Whatever your challenge is, it has to do with pleasure. It has to do with feeling good, being made to feel good. Very interesting. Okay. Through the path of Libra, faithful intelligence, main function work. We had defeat. Okay. So the path of Libra is all about, you guessed it, balance, teaching, things of this nature, and work. So you go from, yeah, severity to beauty, and it's defeating. Feels defeating. Feels differentiating. Made differentiated. Faithful. Yeah, faithful intelligence is tricky, but I want to say stay on this path, but it's like, it's going to lead you to defeat. Who am I to say defeat is not what you need to be feeling? Nobody. I'm just the messenger, and that's what Spirit's advice here is for you, is to feel defeat. And that sucks, and Spirit can suck sometimes. She can. But yeah, there it is. This is also not too well dignified, whatever this pleasure is, so it may not look too good on you. It also may not be felt very powerfully. Yeah, in the month of April. But keep doing it. Keep facing your challenges and do whatever it is you need to do, because you will grow from it. All right, through the path of the Hangman, stabilizing intelligence, we have prudence. And the Hangman is kind of the opposite of Chariot. Kind of sees a situation, says, oh, okay, I'm screwed, forget about it. I will invert the way I see things, and I will adapt to the situation, right? I will change my perspective. Stabilizing intelligence. So the stabilizing intelligence would say to you here to just make the best of it, right? See what comes of it, right? Eight of Discs is about being a little hands off, right? Keep watering the plant, but just to see how it grows, right? Don't mess with it too much. Almost keep pressing that button, right? And see if maybe something comes of it. Maybe something will come of this pleasure, right? Who knows? Let's just invert ourselves and see what happens. And that's one way to go, for sure. The Hangman is the original mystical misfit, and it's a very chill vibe. It's a very chill vibe. Or she, of course. Okay, in Tippereth, you have your advice from Spirit, the Philosopher's Stone, the higher self, the heart of the tree is the Five of Swords, defeat, Capricorn, oh my god. Yeah, there it is, defeat. And the Rider-Waite-Smith, you have one guy taking these swords away from these other two guys who had some kind of battle, and they're like crying, and the other guy's just like laughing his ass off. Again, this is differentiation, feeling like a, I don't even want to say loser, because that's so fucking harsh. But yeah, feeling less than, feeling more than, possibly. Feeling of poverty in any certain area. It's a 5. 5s are Gebura, right? Or Gebura, and they're always challenges because they're 5s. And 5s always suck. But this is your advice from Spirit. This is in your heart, whatever it is. You gotta face it. You don't have to do anything, but that's what I feel. Through the path of temperance, we have the Empress. Okay, some good news. Probing intelligence, right? Temperance is wrath. Temperance is balance, right? Temperance is going other places, seeing other things, being, I don't want to say changeable, being flexible, seeing others' perspectives, saying, oh, okay, that's another way to look at it, right? So what's underneath here is the Empress. The Empress is like the ultimate supermom, right? The Empress is self-care. The Empress is allowing for all things to be, whatever they may be. So probing intelligence says that stay balanced, keep your cool, keep your wrath, and take care of yourself no matter what. Right? The path of death, we have Mars in death, Mars in Scorpio. Disappointment, 5 to a 5. Yee. Okay. Beauty to victory. Defeats to disappointments. That's not a fun path. Who wants to take that path? Okay. Main function is movement. Imaginative intelligence. So you feel defeated, you feel different, you feel all those things, and it's like, okay, I don't even want to do this. I don't even want to do this. I don't want to make one move towards this, because I can't imagine this being fruitful whatsoever. See those cups? There's nothing in those cups. It is dry as hell out there. It's gonna die. There's 2 5s. I don't want to deal with 2 5 spirit wars. No. Right? I'm human. I'm not, spirit's great and everything, but this is real. As I feel this is also not well dignified, so it may not be too strong, but it's in your emotions and your Venus, your relationships, your values, your balance is dried up. And it's just not enthusiastic and it doesn't feel good. Through the path of the devil, it's you. You have prudence. Ayin, the eye. Third eye. Main function is laughter. And the devil's path is it's a tricky one. It's renovating intelligence, right? This needs to change, right? This needs to become different. It's learning new things that you didn't know were possible. You're not understanding. It could be like learning yoga and being like, why does that feel so good? It could be learning meditation and being like, why is this so hard but feel so good when I'm done? Kind of stuff like that. But it could also be very dangerous if not learned the right way. It also could just be being too attached to the earth and material things and stuff like that, or this. But yeah, through this path, you're defeated, but just see how it goes. See how maybe something will change. Okay, I've already gone over the time I was supposed to, so let's keep going. In your victory, your emotions, your Venus, you have disappointments. I believe I've said enough about that. Through the path of the tower, exciting intelligence, you have prudence. The path of the tower is realizing new beliefs, getting rid of old attitudes that probably don't serve you anymore, and stuff like that. It's not easy, but it's for the best. So your exciting intelligence tells you to just chill out, keep doing your thing, see what happens, even though it kind of sucks. Or it really sucks. Through the path of Aquarius, natural intelligence, we have the Empress. Path of Aquarius is natural intelligence. Main function is meditation. Aquarius is all, I feel like Aquarius and Virgo have a lot in common, but Aquarius is a lot different from other people, like an alien. Aquarians are always thinking about bigger things, the bigger picture, and they're on like a whole nother wavelength. So this path is like, okay, it sucks, I know, but in your foundation, we gotta look out for ourselves, we gotta look out for everybody. We gotta figure out how to make this better. Okay? If I could just yelled at you, I'm sorry. Okay. Through the path of the moon, main function, sleep, corporeal intelligence, intelligence of the body. You have root of the power of earth, the ace of discs. Again, potential to build on something, right? It looks like the stump of a tree here, and yeah. So you feel this in your body, and also in the back of your head, your subconscious, your dreams. And it's like, okay, this sucks, this hurts, possibly, but I can still do something with it. And I feel it in my body, I can still do something with this. I know this. I can use this. That's your motto. I can use this. Use it, like Blade says in Blade 3. Okay, and Hod, we have an 8 and an 8. This is good, this is very powerful. Prudence, this is all about working with your hands, building your own disticles, pentacles, whatever you want to call them. Also, as I said, seeing things as they grow, right? Letting things grow, seeing what they become. It's a beautiful looking card. Yeah, 8 and an 8. So your logical side is saying, let's see what happens. Let's see how it goes. Let's be patient. And you are good with patience, Capricorn. Are you not? No, you're not. You are. You are. My mistake. Okay. Through the path of the sun, collecting intelligence, you have the Empress. Yay. Okay, the sun is all about innocence and being happy, being the center of attention, entertainment, fame, stuff like that. So I'm getting a feeling of like, okay, I've been through hell. I've been through a lot of stuff. Cap, you've been through a lot, but I've got the Empress here on my foundation. I know that I can use this. I can see what happens, and I can get through this. So I know who I am, and I know what I can do. Piece of cake. That's the path of the sun for you, Capricorn. This is the path of judgment, or the Aeon. Perpetual intelligence. Okay? And perpetual intelligence is, just goes on and on and on and on, right? It's like a black hole, it's like zoom. I've got to find a better way to explain it, but for now, that's what it is, right? It's making a judgment call. It's connecting your intellect to your body, to your feet, to your reality. Okay. This says, okay, I see. I'm going to see what can be changed from this, what change can come of this. Whatever it is I started in the month of April, and I'm going to see what's left. And I'm going to use that. And I'm going to make change. I'm going to change this whole thing around. This one card. Oh, these two cards. All right, and your foundation, go by the moon. Yesod, the Empress. This is your subconscious, your inner child, sexual drive, stuff like that. Yeah, the moon is, it's powerful. You're being taken care of by who? By you, Cap. By you. You are looking out for you. And she's Venusian energy, but she's got some, moon symbolism right here, so got a good feeling about that. Through the path of Saturn, last path, I promise, we have the Ace of Discs. Okay, so administrative intelligence, right? This is what I'm feeling, this is what I'm gonna get. I've got to clean up, I've got to take care of myself, I've got to mother myself, nurture myself, and then see what's left. the universe has left for me. And what it has left for you is this Ace of Discs. Earth and Earth. That's good right there. That's a great place to start. This is a change in energy, a change in funds, a change of luck, perhaps. But this is at the bottom of your tree. This is your reality. And in some ways, it's kind of all that matters, but it's also not. This is your kingdom. This is your head. Right? This is the head of your tree, the bottom of the tree, right? You start off with the month, right? Or just kind of through the whole month, right? There's the thing I'm going to do. I'm going to do it. I'm going to go to war because we're in Aries season. I don't care what happens. And this is what you're left with. It's going to take you through the path of the flaming sword, so we can get a little bit more of a clear narrative here. So all that stuff I said leads you to the Queen of Swords. Reality check. This is a lot. I don't know. Leads you to understanding, which is I don't understand. I understand that I can't think right now, which leads you to how the hell do I feel about this? Which leads you to some kind of nice feeling and pleasure, which is a challenge. Could be self-pity or whatever. Okay, which leads you to defeat, differentiation, which leads you to disappointment, no pleasure, which leads you to prudence. Gonna make things better and change for the better, which leads you to the Empress. Gonna take care of business, gonna take care of myself like a mother would, which leads you to this opportunity for change. Okay, Capricorn? I hope you have a great April. I hope this did something for somebody, okay? Thank you so much for being here. We're back. All right, I'll see you next month. Have a great one. Love you so much. Bye-bye.